Dominic, welcome to Cowboy Logic. I can't imagine the euphoria that you had late night January 20th into early morning 21 of this year when you were released from prison and a crazy sentence that was handed down to you, only to find out, though, that the wind had been knocked out of your sails and all of a sudden you're just having a sentence commuted. You don't receive a pardon. How has that affected all aspects of your life?
Well, it's hard to adjust to. It's hard to process. The president. I'm grateful that he let us out. I'm happy not to still be there, but I don't understand the reason for us not being pardoned. I don't understand. Like, the president even says all the time the election was stolen. Now he's starting to say that J6 was set up and everything. And I don't understand why we're still being held responsible, basically. It just seems like everyone else was given, a new start and, basically said, what happened to you guys was wrong and you guys were treated horribly and stuff. But the 12 of us are still guilty somehow. That's how it feels. You know what I mean? That doesn't make any sense to me. And it never has. And no one understands why. Not having a pardon, there's always going to be a stigma we have just being J6ers, especially, like employment wise. It's almost impossible for me to find work, especially where I live. And, I don't even have the luxury of telling my employer, well, at least I was pardoned. I can't even say that. So it's been tough. I've been debanked. I've been, I've had credit cards canceled, everything. My business was destroyed. Right now, I'm just trying to, put the pieces back together. But, without even having a pardon, it's kind of hard to even, reconcile everything and, try to move forward. I just feel like we're being left out somehow,
Now, did you beat the seditious conspiracy charge?
I did, yeah. When I took the stand, I testified and beat the two conspiracy charges. So I never really had to worry about anything militarily as far as losing any benefits or anything. But, it's not having a pardon stings. Let's put it to you that way,
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've got to get this in front of the president.